It's no secret that mankind has a lot of problems, but there's one thing in particular that a lot of people, including myself, just don't understand. And through the years, it's clear there's really no solution to this problem, and that is, why do we steal? I mean, thieves have been around since men have had belongings, since humanity understood what it meant to be an owner of something. I like to imagine that before we became selfish in our very nature, we would share. But even now, children often learn the word mine early on in life. That has to say something. Maybe at one point in time, there was peace. Maybe there was unity. Maybe people understood that we all lived on the same planet, under the same sun, and everything we have truly belongs to the earth. So why do we steal? I'm Micah Dunn, and this is Skeletons in Our Closet. Now, before we get into any serious subjects of people in the past who have stolen belongings like artwork, jewelry, money, or even corpses, I wanted to share with you a little story. When I was in my first couple of years of undergrad, I was undoubtedly a kleptomaniac. Now, I'm not talking about shoplifting a piece of gum or a pair of shoes I really liked. I shoplifted almost $10,000 worth of merchandise from several big corporations. I have since been rehabilitated, but I did steal a lot. You certainly aren't the first ones to hear this, though. I tell a lot of people this story because I'm proud of how far I've come. But I can't tell you why I did it. I don't know if it was an emptiness inside me and I wanted something to fill that void, but I did it. And the way I did it was interesting to a lot of people. I had rules that, to me, somehow justified my actions. I wouldn't steal from friends, family, small businesses, or any organization supporting a good cause. But major targets to me would be something like Walmart, Target, or even the Home Depot sometimes. Big corporations that, I didn't think would suffer financially. But now there is a lot of suffering and loss going on, trust me. We just can't see it. And I'll get into more of that later, but when I did these things, I had my own guild of thieves in a way. I got a couple of friends together and we would lay out distractions in certain aisles, and one or two people would go and steal what we wanted from somewhere else. If a product was locked up or had those little alarms on it, we had our little magnetic hand keys. We had ways to do things. One of these members was my fiance at the time, and let's just say that this part of our relationship wasn't healthy, and it certainly wasn't as thrilling as Bonnie and Clyde. But one night I was upset and went out alone. See, I was watching TV, probably Dexter, to be honest, and decided I needed something to do. I really wanted to build some Legos. So I put on my special leather jacket, went to the store, and stuffed a Lego X-Wing into my bag. It was only a couple of minutes later, while I was actually shopping with, intent to pay, that I was approached by the police, and this is when it all turned around. See, I have been doing this for years now and never got caught. When I finally was, I was crushed. And when I was asked by the police why I did it all, I simply said, I don't know, it was fun. Sometimes I would flip things for an easy profit, of course, but that was rarely the case. I spent the rest of that night, March 3rd, 2020, to be exact, and it was also my father's birthday, mind you, in a holding cell, crying on the cement floor. My fiance was at work when she got a call saying I didn't show up for my job, and so she checked my location and saw that I was at the station. When she got off work, though, she spent the whole night in the lobby crying as well, just wondering if I was okay. She wasn't allowed to see me and didn't know what was going on. But when an officer came up to me in my cell and asked if I had a wife, because, she was out there asking about me, I knew she was out there. And I gotta be honest, I stopped breathing and then began crying harder. And seriously, you should see my mugshot. It's a mess. I'm telling you this story because it happened to me and it sucked. And the blatant moral is don't steal. It never turns out well. Because my need for avarice was the very thing that dug a canyon between me and my fiancé. Nothing was good after that.